Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 8 of Bocchi the Rock. Much like life, weather can often be unpredictable and unfair, so when something happens, it's best to adjust, to improvise, to adapt and overcome, to roll with the punches that it brings. But even still, it's still cruel that the Typhoon's course would change, that it would go over the Kanto region, even after making the rain charms. Because we all know how much this concert means to Kashoko Band, and to every single member, not just Bocchi herself, because we follow them every step of the way. We've seen the amount of effort put in, from designing t-shirts to the inspiration and needed push by her sister, the manager, to even just recruiting the members for the band and strengthening those ties that bind them. So it does dishearten me a little bit, because not many people will likely show up, even though I would love them to, but at the same time, I don't want them risking life or limb to attend a concert. It wouldn't make sense. It's not the logical thing to do. I don't want anyone getting hurt because they'd even feel bad about it. But at the same time, I do want them to attend because we know how much it means. And I want them to see an audience full of smiles and cheers, acknowledging their music, acknowledging their talent, acknowledging their efforts. Fingers crossed the Typhoon ends sooner and we can turn the situation around. Because I don't want to see them depressed. I don't want it to be a failure. I've been looking forward to this myself. I want to make it succeed. But other than the change for the weather and the fact that the day of the concert's here and the excitement and dread that I have for it, because I don't doubt I will get emotional. I may cry, I may sob. The show does things to me. The comedy was on point last time because we had friends over for the first time. It was very fun. I do remember the anxiety of having friends over for the first time and the introverted struggles. So it was very nice to see that, spend those time, strengthen those bonds, design those t-shirts, and prove to the parents also that, Bocchi does have actual friends, not hallucinations, not illusions, not imaginary friends, but flesh and blood friends. They're not a friend rental service or anything like that. No, actual bandmates and everything. Music does bring everyone together. Music does bring about personal growth. But before we hop into the episode and find out what's going to happen next, because trust me, I'm nervous but also excited, as I've said. Check out my links down below, my Twitter, my Twitch, my Kitsu, my Patreon, my Discord, my VOD channel. Support me on all those platforms. When you're done checking out my links, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. Let's hop into it. Yep. Are you going to return the favor? Oh god, the glasses and mustache are back. But I think they'll be okay. Even though I don't know her name, I do enjoy her presence on screen. She brings this certain energy to all of the dynamics and how she is, this cadence, I guess, this atmosphere, and an absolute delight. I want to know her name, but I also really appreciate her showing up, even despite the typhoon coming and all that, and it downpouring. Did she bring her bandmates? And her fans. Yep. Seeing them come has made me so emotional. You could take that line out of context at all you want, but oh, they were inspired. They were drawn to her talent, to her passion, to her performance. Oh, that makes me so happy. That bit of self-confidence. Is she going Super Saiyan? Someone's hyped up. She ascended. On cloud 9. All you have to do is change their opinion. Use your performance to change their minds, to move their hearts. I want my Mongo box back. Someone beam me out of here. Beam me up, Scotty. Sorry, I wanted to make a Star Trek joke. So, are we gonna hear their second song, or if they have more than one? Definitely a bit nervous because they have an actual audience. Not much, but still more than the two they played for the audition. Sounds offbeat. Everyone's nervous. They're making mistakes. Is it gonna fall to Bocchi to help bring them all back together to strengthen the tie? Don't get caught up in it. Come on. Work to improve each other, inspire each other. Makes sense they'd be nervous because it's an actual performance. I get it. I get it, but at the same time, it hurts to hear that. Ooh, a solo by Bocchi! I got chills. Come on, eyes up, girl. Come on. Seems like they're feeling it more. It put the spot on her. It definitely put the attention on her. So I feel very proud of Bocchi. It was a very non-introverted thing to do. It feels like I'm actually at an actual concert. Oh, POV. Oh, is that tears or sweat? She's flipping them off. Oh, wild basis for sure. Two different vibes. Twisted sister. The power of the Keat aura. She's turning to ash. It sounds like they're working on a construction field. I feel uncomfortable. That makes me feel disturbed. The sharp chin Bocchi. Oh my god. So they repaired her face, essentially. Treating her like Play-Doh, almost. Ikuyo. 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 Yeah, definitely sounds like a pep rally chant. Isn't it like Let's Go or something? A very non-Kita-like expression. More in line with Bocchi. So she found out. Someone put two and two together. Octopus Bocchi. Oh. Did her dream come for Guitar Hero? A true sister complex. To pick up where she left off and become to return that favor, to repay that debt, so to say. No one said it'd be easy. Yep. And Bocchi thinks it's Nijika who's the guiding light, the light of hope. But for them, Bocchi is their, so to say, savior, their hero. She was there to help them regain their cool, help them stay on task, save the band, make it through the audition, and so much more. Putting herself out, overcoming her flaws, overcoming her own personality and her issues, and taking those courageous first steps, which inspires the other members of the band. The emotions are making me a little choked up. Oh. Show us how you rock. Bocchi the Rock. The namesake. Holy shit. It was a solid episode. It was very enjoyable. It was worth the wait and the build up to this concert. It made me so undeniably happy to see Hiyori, or the drunk rocker chick as I like to call her, and her fans, specifically Bocchi's fans, show up even despite the typhoon, even despite the downpour. The willingness to make an appearance at the venue, to support them, to see what their entire band is like, and see how they perform, made me very happy. Because it takes a lot to be willing to go out into that weather and still go support someone. But also the fact that they were able to move the hearts and earn the interests of other audience members there, into taking an interest, into making them watch and care about them with their second song. Because while they did make mistakes with their first one and they were losing their cool, they were having all of these issues, which understandable because it was their first official concert. It was nothing like their audition, which was only 2 audience members, the sister and the black-haired chick, the one we always see around. It was people they were familiar with. This time it was an entirely different beast. It was their first official performance as a band all together. It was nice that they were making mistakes, that they didn't play flawlessly the first time. It felt organic, it felt natural. But to see Bocchi act almost out of character or want to help them succeed, help them regain their composure, and play that solo, that guitar solo, that was fantastic. It was breathtaking. It was beautiful. It made me so proud of her. Because it's not easy pulling all the attention to you and taking that extra step. But she really showed she had courage. So she deserves praise for that. She deserves respect. And the fact that it inspired them and helped them regain their composure, and they were able to play their second new song that we heard for the first time, and with all the camera angles, animation, and lighting, full glory by Studio Cloverworks, it came across as very emotional, very powerful. It got attention after all. It succeeded. It showed everyone what they could do when they're giving it their best, when they're not worried about appearances or worried about issues like the fact that the day was off to a bad start, that not as many people showed up as they were supposed to, and all that. They overcame the mood and were able to truly enjoy themselves. To throw words at them that were mentioned later on is, you can worry about supporting yourself later. It's most important that you enjoy yourself. If you worry too much about personal gains or even finances, it could ruin the experience. Enjoyment, entertainment, that is the most important factor. And I do agree with that. I do wholeheartedly agree with it. Because when you start focusing on even just money, it can ruin a hobby, it can ruin an experience. So as long as they stay in touch with their love, their passion for music, especially Bocchi herself, I think they'll do fine. They have what it takes. I do truly believe that. It'll be a learning experience. It will be, as the sister said, a harsh reality. It's something they need to come to terms with, where they won't always be able to fill a venue. There will be unexpected situations like this. But you got to roll with the punches, and you got to move forward. You got to keep your heads held high, overcome the bad, look for the positive, and keep moving forward. Sounds a little rambly. I do apologize. Brains fried, emotions running high. But this show does that to me. I did like the after party, the celebrations, but also just that heartfelt talk between Najika, learning about her true dream, how she wants to repay her sister, she wants to carry on the mantle, carry on the success, pick up what she had left off, and show her that she has what it takes to make her proud, so to say, and as I said, repay that debt, repay that favor, because her sister made this venue all for her, even if she wouldn't say it. She really cared for her. She was acting as a parent and as a sibling when their father was hardly home and their mother had passed away. She gave up something she was truly passionate about and started a music venue instead, all for her sister, which deserves so much respect. It was honestly more emotional than I was expecting it to be. But this is now two very heart to heart chats we've had. I guess technically three if we count what we learned from Kita in episode 2 or 3. It just hits so different. I like what we've learned about the characters. I like how it interacts, how it all feels organic. It doesn't feel like a cheap attempt at tugging heartstrings or anything like that. No, they're their own people, they have their own motivations, and they all have a strong desire to make this band succeed. And I really do like how Bocchi managed to change her goals, her inspirations, her ambitions, all to better suit the band, but also stay true to herself at the same time. A very Bocchi the Rock kind of dream. And I like that the namesake came up and that Najika was able to put it together that she is Guitar Hero. And as we knew, she was a fan of the YouTube video. And it was obvious in hindsight, as she said. But using the line of, "You were a hero to me," it means so much both to me and to Bocchi. Because, as I said, it took a lot of courage to draw all the attention to herself with that solo, which rocked, but it was a very non-introverted action. So she saved them. She saved their performance. She brought it all back. She was their guiding light, so to say. When normally, as I said, you'd think Najika would be the guiding light because of her endless optimism, because of her happy-go-lucky nature. I really do like how they interact. I love this show. I can see why it's so popular, why it's so beloved, why it's so widespread among the community. Holy shit, the writing, execution, characters, music, every aspect of the show is so well done. I can't find a single thing I can complain about, other than the fact that the episodes aren't long enough. But let me know you guys' thoughts, because I'll call it here. I don't want to ramble for too much longer, but just know I can't gush enough about this episode and the show itself. The concert was very rock. The after party, very fun, very hilarious. I love the comedy aspects, on point as per usual. And the heart, well, it was definitely there. But did you like my commentary? Did you like my reaction? Did you like the episode? I'd appreciate it if you let me know down below. I do read every comment. And while you're leaving a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload next. Check out my links down below as well. But this has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching. See you all in another video. Peace.